Okay, Kieran, so we pick up 3 points on the road against Longwell Green Sports. First of all, just very quickly, your assessment of the game.
Close game first half. Their position at the moment is probably a little bit false on their performance today, certainly from my point of view anyway. I thought they were a really good battling side. It causes a lot of problems first half, very direct, and a really physical side. And we were probably lucky to go in 1-0 up after the first 45. I think maybe a little bit of a hangover from Wales on Tuesday for the first 15-20 for sure. Didn't really get to the heights that we have been, especially the intensity level, but that's always going to happen with so many games in such a short amount of time. Obviously we had Wales Tuesday, game today, and then we'll be in action again on Tuesday night. So a couple of slow starters out the blocks today, but happy with the overall performance, especially coming here away from home and scoring 5 goals.
Talk me through some of the things you said in the dressing rooms at half-time, because as you said in the first half, it definitely seemed very even. If anything, Longwell were unlucky to not have gotten a goal out of that. Talk me through some of the things that you spoke to the lads about to come out with such a dominant performance in the second half.
I think whenever you come away to a team that on paper a little bit lower than you, sometimes you can have that bit of complacency, and I think that was massively a part of our game for the first 15-20 especially. There was no sort of shouting and hollering at half time or anything like that, but I just said to the boys that the expectation we've set ourselves for this season, we've dropped below them in the first half. So to come in 1-0, I was really happy with that. We took a goal really well from Higgs, great ball in from Jamal. It sort of settled us down a little bit just before half time. We just came out the second half, and I think Longwell's probably, their fitness showed a little bit. Like, we looked really hungry and fit second half, and I think they probably used up a lot of energy to try and stay in the game for as long as they did. But then we got a second literally on a minute into the second half, which probably dampened their enthusiasm a little bit moving forward. And then we went 3-0 up, conceded a bit of a bad penalty, got caught in behind and it hit Coops' hand to give away the pen, but Sam saved it and he's got the follow-in. That's probably the only real chance they've had throughout the game. We've limited them to a lot. Maybe first half of a set play they caused us a few problems, but overall we were good value for our win, especially second half. Paolo come back in today. Will come back in from suspension. Jonesy's first start for 4 or 5 weeks. So it was pleasing to get minutes in the tanks for a lot of lads that have missed the last couple of games. So overall, really good squad performance. A little bit stiff of a hangover first half, but certainly come into good value second half.
And our starting 11 had a couple of changes shortly before kick-off. Is that because of the busy schedule that we've got at the moment? And are you concerned, given that we still have 3 or 4 games in hand on everybody else?
Yeah, I think in the warm-up there was a couple of lads still feeling a little bit of a knock from Tuesday, so we had to change things around before kick-off. As long as lads are honest with me with little injuries and things like that they tell me before they go out on the pitch, so it saves me making an early substitution. Then we've got no problems with that. Like, we've got a really good squad and we can change things about accordingly if we need to. 3 games in a week at any level is tough, and that's something that I'll have to manage with squad rotation. I've tried to get lads off. We went to 3-4-1 today just to rest them up for Tuesday night. But there's a couple of lads that didn't play any minutes today, and they're coming Tuesday and hopefully take their chance in the starting 11.
And who do you think was man of the match for us today?
To be honest, there probably wasn't really a massive standout performer today. I thought Rye, Chrissy and Higgs were probably the 3 that I picked. Paolo was really, really good again today, without really having too many chances, but Higgs took both of his goals really well and got an assist as well. He led the line well, great experience from him, but defensively Rye was really solid and really aggressive, and Chrissy was great through the middle today. So they're probably the 3 that I picked for today to stand out if we had to. But second half, an overall team performance, so we were well worthy of the 3 points.
And at the moment we're yet to drop points in the league. I know it's still early doors yet, but you must be pleased winning every game so far and obviously being 5 games unbeaten.
Yeah, 5 for 5 in the league, even at Sunday League standard, all the way up to Premier League is brilliant. I've seen today as well that Cairn have made it 6 out of 6, so we're still chasing them a little bit, and they're one better than us at the moment. So they're the people that we need to chase. So we'll keep grounded, keep plugging away. We'll go again Tuesday to try and make it 6 wins from 6. But yeah, can't fault the boys' attitude from the first opening 5 games of the season going into the 6th one. So yeah, hopefully we can carry on this form. At some point we will drop points. There'll be no doubt about it. We'll lose games of football. Everyone plays at this level for a reason, so he's not going to go through the whole season unbeaten. But it's nice to ride that wave of confidence at the minute.
And last week, before coming into this game, you predicted that it would take us a little bit of time to get into the game. So going into the Oldland game on Tuesday, which is going to be another tough fixture, do you think it's going to be the same again, or do you think we're going to be switched on from the get-go?
Yeah, I hope so. Like we had words at half-time today, and just asked the boys, a little bit more enthusiasm when pressing the ball, and a little bit more aggression in communication. It just felt like almost from the get-go today we were just a little bit flat, but that's always going to be a hangover from such an intense game midweek against Wells. It was a really proper Western League tie. Not that today wasn't, but it's probably the reason why we were slow starting, and I knew it would happen. But it's just about sometimes staying in games or holding on to slender leads up until half time, and then coming out and picking them off. We've got a very experienced side, so over the course of the 90 minutes today, I never really felt we were in too much trouble. But it was nice to be so emphatic in the end with a 5-1 win, and hopefully if I can freshen things up leading into Tuesday, that we'll have no slow starts Tuesday in front of a good crowd at the South Bank again.